Second you call me the Demon Archon incarnate, and the next moment you ask the same Demon Archon to save the world. You were a Demon Archon. I still am. Then later. Still will. You have escaped fate, so why insist on walking the old path? I do not know who you are, but looking at your past exploits that got you here, they're not at all the actions of an ignorant child, but those of an expert reborn. Going from there, a reborn expert must have faced true death once. But have you ever taken a moment to consider that this rebirth and having escaped fate are all about rediscovering yourself? Rediscover? Zhuo Fan shook from head to toe. That's right. In less than 10 years, unlike my past life, which was focused solely on cultivating in the sacred domain, I've met countless people and gotten in touch with all kinds of feelings I never knew existed that have given me a whole new look at life. These are all events I've never experienced before. Perhaps this rebirth is really a chance for me to start over. Maybe this life is heaven's way of elevating my state of mind through countless events for the next time I become a demon emperor. Say it. Perhaps my death that year may very well be a blessing in disguise. What's in it for me? Steward Zhuo, changing fate benefits the nation. It is the highest form of good you can do. From now on, my clan will follow Steward Zhuo to the ends of the earth. Going against heaven's plan is the way to the future. We'll do anything to prevent Steward Zhuo from burning the world and ruining the lives of innocent. 3 of the 4 pillars actually defected to me. It is the best kind of help. Steward Zhuo, my clan has always been neutral, but for the sake of people, I will make an exception just this once. Last night, I peered into the sky and found the Luo clan to be on a constant rise. The only ones strong enough to crush its advance are 4 powers. Which 4? Regent Estate, the Earth Dragon. Imperial Family, the Crouching Dragon. The Empire's Prime Minister, Zhuge Changfeng, the Hidden Dragon, and, the 4th, my greatest worry and greatest menace to the people, Chuanrong Empire, the Vile Dragon. The same Chuanrong Empire that the Imperial Capital's factions have beaten down thousands of miles away from here. What do they have to do with us? Don't tell me they'll take this chance to attack. That still doesn't involve the Luo clan. That will be right up Dugu Zhantian's alley. Sigh, I am unclear. After all, I am not part of the court meetings and do not understand politics shrouded in cloak and dagger. I only read the night sky, and these 4 are the ones most likely to level the Luo clan. Could it be that someone within our empire is spying for the Chuanrong Empire? How else do you explain another country's interference in times of Qianyu's civil war? Fortunately, I met Yun Xuanji today and got his advice. Otherwise, I would never have thought that the other side still has this trump card. Thank you, Elder Yu, for your wisdom. I will make arrangements at once. I am not about to let outsiders encroach on our lands and put our people in peril. For Steward Zhuo to realize this truth, I am more than gratified. But before you go, I have a gift for you. Yes. Xiao Dongzi, go bring Shuang'er. What the hell is this old man doing? He heard the sweetest voice. Grandfather, you called? Meet the clearest eyes and fairest skin, sending Zhuo Fan down memory lane. Ninga. Shuang'er, come here. No, it's not. It's just that both of them have that innocent vibe. Like the highest snow on the tallest peak, unmarred by decadence and evil plaguing this world. She is my granddaughter, Yun Shuang. Greetings, I am Luo clan's steward, Zhuo Fan. Greetings. Yun Xuanji approved, then dropped the bomb. Steward Zhuo, from today onwards, Shuang'er will be your servant, tending to all your need. What? Grandfather. High Priest, your help is more than enough. Why must you make such a repulsive proposal? Do you take me for a lech? One who sits on men and gets fresh with women? To the point that I'd go for my allies' people? This is precisely why. Why else do you think I'd throw my dear granddaughter into the jaws of a tiger? To be perfectly honest, she is like me and has the same eyes that I do. She is to become the Yun clan's 8th clan head, Holy Maiden Yun Shuang. I leave her with you to guide you when needed and to stop you from bringing calamity to the people. In the esoteric debate, you lost all reasoning, forcing the hidden and opportunistic Luo clan to come out in the open far earlier than necessary. Now that the war is about to happen, for the Luo clan and for the nation, it was a grave lapse in judgment. Being such a hothead when facing Huangpu Qingtian was such a dumb idea. It was not what a wise man would do. Read first at but some things were meant to be done even if they were clearly unreasonable. I would do it all over again, even if I had to choose again. I'd never rest easy until he died. Yun Xuanji gave Zhuo Fan a shy look. Ah, he has no fate. Is he the one grandfather always talks about, The anomaly who broke the ties that bind. It's him, the Luo clan's steward, Xuefan. Xuange, don't blame me. I don't have any choice. It's the only way to save the people, through him, who changes fates. He is a man of cruel methods, not one bit kind, and even capable of tormenting the innocent. I can only have you stay by his side to guide him on the righteous path and save the people. Cough, High Priest, with all due respect, are you by any chance cursing me? Is that wise? Steward Xue always sees himself as a cruel man. So how could those words count? Just take them as praise. High Priest, now I know why you said my shameless character made you nostalgic. You haven't changed a bit and are still hanging on strong. You're too kind, really. Steward Xue just made the unwanted contriver so angry that he almost spat blood. I am far from your match. As they say, every generation outmatches the last. Kids these days get stronger every day. Yun Shuang watched the two bicker between the lines and giggled. Steward Xue, Xuange is in your care. She will be of help to you. Please don't abandon her, she isn't a burden. I can't always be there to guide you, but she can. She is useful. Quirking an eyebrow, Xuefan felt that the old man was hinting at something. Noticed though, was the pair of cold eyes watching them from a dark corner. Humph, this suicidal old coot. Neutral for a century, and now he decides to make an exception. The sky above the parish darkened swiftly, bringing with it rain and piercing winds. What matters is not what becomes of my name, but the good of the people. Xuange, I hope you don't mind me calling you that. Miss Xuange, there's no need to be scared. Your grandfather placed you in my care to help me complete my master plan. In fact, we're on the same side. Once this is all over, you are free to go home. With how little we know about each other from the past few moments, you can still be sure of my character. Just stick with yours truly, and you'll be going places. I will make a celebrity out of you, and I will take very good care of you. Steward Xue, my grandfather warned me many times that you are a bad man, and I am to lead you down the path of righteousness. But you don't look so wicked to me. Well, that's why I said you don't know me. Then, a sudden wind picked up and covered the two in yellow dust. No, it's poisonous smoke. Xuange, hold your breath. Steward Xue, it's useless. My poison can pierce even a radiant stage expert's defenses. It's a sedative. With a plop, he fell down, out cold. And here, I thought the best steward under the heavens was something to fear. One move from me, and he fell all the same. Ancestor Huang Mai, your poison is invincible. Not even the Pill King Hall can match you. Humph, the Pill King Hall is nothing compared to me. Thinking back to when the Pill King Hall invited me to be their venerable, we compared poisons, but wasn't it them who fell short each time? All they have for themselves is an empty name. The second prince only wants Xuefan's. What do we do with her? Ancestor, I heard Xuefan always carries himself with pride and indifference and has few people he even cares about. For this girl to be walking next to him, it can only mean that she is one such person. Let's take her as well. It might be for His Highness' benefit. He wrapped the two bodies on the ground in yellow dust and flew away. A shivering person not far from here having been witness to all of it. Oh God, this is huge. I have to tell the princess. Yongning, come out. I'm dying here. What the hell is wrong with this place? Why is it so big? For no one but the emperor to move in a palanquin is so unreasonable. That rule is clearly aimed at my poor self. Then what are you doing, dashing around the imperial palace? Why don't you stick to your manner? Do you think I want to run to this damn place? Regardless of its importance, the imperial father always sends me on errands. While the elder brother handles files in the imperial palace and the second brother tends to the guards, patrolling with them each day. Only I, the accursed big-boned, unloved by my father, get sent outside whenever and wherever. I bet the further he sends me, the better he feels, wishing that I won't come back at all. Sigh, third brother, you must have lived a long and hard life. Stop patronizing me, sister. I came here on official business. This is the punishment that your father gave you for sneaking out. What? He knows all about it. By order of the emperor, Yongning has sneaked out of the palace and lost all semblance of propriety. You are hereby confined for 1 year, subject to change depending upon your behavior. Ah, a year. A child rushed over in panic. Princess. Something terrible has happened. What could be worse than being grounded for a year? And didn't I tell you to invite Xuange to read my fate for me? Where is she? I didn't get the chance. Miss Xuange and Xuefan have been kidnapped by an old man. What? Who did it? I heard them mention the second prince. What? My second brother has really done it now. A prince engaging in kidnapping? And with the high priest's holy maiden and a house's steward, no less. Lu Zhu, come with me. I am going to give him an earful. Humph. Third brother, where are you going? Shouldn't we tell father? It's too late for that. What's too late? Since the second brother had them kidnapped, they should be safe for the time being. I'm not worried for them, but for our second brother. You can mess with the king of hell, but God help you if you step on Steward Shua's toes. That line back in the esoteric debate wasn't just for show. The old second must have lost his mind to move against that savage. Let's go too. Yellow smoke made erratic movements all over it. It landed in a huge yard, revealing the person within. Whenever the yellow wind blows, nothing can catch him. Ancestor Huang Mai, you live up to your reputation. To have even Zhua fans, the pain in the rear of all the houses, tied up. I am in awe. Thank you, Your Highness. I am not like those nobodies, undeserving of their name. I had him captured even before I got to show what I was made of. I feel ashamed sometimes, undeserving of the second prince's praise. I'm sure that it is not Shuafan who is weak, but Ancestor's skills are out of this world to have achieved such swift success. Ancestor, you will have the 10 8th grade pills, rest assured. Is this all the best steward under the heavens amounts to? This is what you get for ignoring my invite. Ancestor, this is... What? Holy Maiden, Yun Shuang? Can this girl not be touched? No, this is perfect, Ancestor. In fact, I'll add 2 more pills, thanks. Thank you, Your Highness, for the reward. Ancestor, could you wake her up? I have some questions. Easy. This is my prized narcotic, a 1,000-year-old dream. Their only chance at waking up is if I help them. Not even a radiant stage expert can fight it. Yun Shuang, wake up. Ah, second prince, you, miss, there's no need to fear. You are a valued guest of my manor. You're safe here. Zhuafan was sleeping like a baby. Steward Zhua, wake up. Little girl, don't waste your energy. Only my antidote can wake him. She stuck close to him either way. Miss Schwanger, I've heard of you being a holy maiden. But with all of the parish's rules and other obstacles, I've never had the pleasure of paying you a visit. Imagine my surprise when you came to me instead. You honor and humble me with your presence. What a valuable guest. You kidnapped us. True, but it's fine. All that matters is that you are in my home, and that makes you a guest. And let me tell you, I do know how to treat my guests. Though, there is just one small detail that has been vexing me for a long time, something that I hope you can clarify for me. What is it? I've heard that Miss is the same as the High Priest, with eyes that can read the heavens, able to look into a person's fate. Would it be possible to glimpse into mine? Will I become an emperor? Not in your life. By the Yun clan's ancestral teachings, we have always been neutral. We look after the people, not the rulers. Peeking into the empire's fate is taboo and against the Yun clan's principles. I cannot help you. I see, ancestral teachings, is it? Why is it then that I heard about the high priest reading Huangpu Qingtian's fate 20 years ago? How is that the same? Huangpu Qingtian was a child then. His fate was full of twists and turns. He had yet to mature into someone fit to rule. You, on the other hand, are fully grown and have fewer turning points. If you do have a dragon's disposition, it will come to pass more often than not. And reading it will mean revealing heaven's plan, inviting heaven's wrath, and bringing hell upon the masses. In other words, if she says that I am the future emperor, I will be able to take the throne. What are you waiting for, then? Bask your eyes on my regal self. Tell me if I have what it takes to reach the top. I told you already. I mustn't. I heard you two are close. Tell me, or I'll kill him. Easy, Your Highness. He is, after all, the one to whom His Majesty bestowed the best steward under the heavens title. We will also have to answer if anything happens to him. Bullshit. Once I take the throne, being the best steward under the heavens won't be worth shit. Tell me my fate, or I'll kill him. Doesn't the Yun clan always come to people's aid? Are you going to let this man suffer? He has to survive. Zhuafan is a miracle man who can change fate. Okay, I promise you. Then, Holy Maiden, if you please. Yun Shuang closed her eyes and the next time she opened them they turned into a sucking abyss. What is it, Holy Maiden? Am I? How fortunate, you are not fit to rule. I didn't go against my ancestors' teachings. Oh, such a blessing. Second Prince's mind exploded. Holy Maiden, aren't you mistaken? Do it again. My grandfather has taught me since I was a child. There's no mistake. You are unfit for the throne. Don't waste your breath. But I will tell you this out of my kindness to you. The path you tread is fraught with danger, towards eternal doom. Turn back, and you may live a life of peace. Otherwise, my ass, you damn liar. How dare you deceive me? I'll kill you. Holding out his sword again, he slashed at Yun Shuang. The sword failed to cut even a hair from her head as it clanged in the vice of a dragon claw. The cackle of a demon, you bastard. Even if you were fit to rule, the instant you grabbed me, your fate was doomed. The second prince's prized 5th grade spiritual sword snapped in two in that dragon claw's grip. Second prince babbled, staggering back in fright. Shui Fan. Simply because of a declined invitation, you decided to kidnap me. I have to hand it to you. That takes guts. Steward Shui, are you alright? Never been better. In this world, only I can push others around. The others won't ever get the chance. Stick with me, and no one will touch you. His jokes worked wonders in easing her worries. How is it possible? Only I can wake you from my 1,000-year dream. If there's one thing I don't care about, it's poison. Be it narcotic or necrotic, they have nothing on me. I am where I am because neither the Regent Estate nor the likes of those 7 houses, the Pilking Hall included, could cope with me. So what could a rookie like you do? I only faked being asleep, curious as to who had the nerve to pull something like this. Lo and behold, it was this dumbass. Something's still bugging me though. How in God's name did the wise and shrewd Majesty end up with this gung-ho fool of a son? Even Miss Schwanger's reading proves you are the farthest thing from a ruler. Does that make you not a prince? Were you adopted? How dare he call me a bastard? Ancestor Huang Mai, what are you standing around for? Why don't you take down this arrogant person? You little scamp, do you think everyone is beneath you? Have a taste of my power. The yellow smoke wrapped around the two in seconds. Demon transformation art. Zhuo Fan called the blackness back inside, his eyes looking icier by the second. What happened to my 1,000-year-old dream? His voice dripping with malice. I ate it. This Zhuo Fan is much more powerful than the rumors. My strongest poison actually doesn't work on him. He is a body cultivator, and I am a poison user. Wouldn't I be seeking death? Run like hell. Ancestor Huang Mai gave a quick salute to the second prince and said without the slightest hesitation. Your Highness. Don't forget, you still owe me 12 pills. Ancestor Huang Mai. Please take care. The yellow wind slammed back into the yard, hard. You messed with me, and now you want to run? Steward Shui, spare me. The second prince made me. We both know I'm no fool, so stop stating the obvious. While he is the culprit, you are his lackey. In both cases, no one's leaving this place alive. Wait, Steward Shui, don't kill me. Let me go, and I'll do anything. Isn't your Luo clan newly promoted? You must be short on men. I am an 8th layer radiant stage expert. I can stand by your side and pledge my life to you. 8th layer radiant stage expert? Not bad. Unfortunately, you are not worthy. None of the Luo clan's elders will balk in the face of death. Shaking like a leaf, the second prince turned guileless, acting like a bad boy who had gotten caught and huddling with his guards while waiting for punishment. I admit my mistake. There won't be a next time. Please let me go, just this once. Second prince crumbled to the ground in horror. Next time? If there ever is a next time, that old fart's death will look like a joyride compared to yours. Got that? For your old man's face, I'll leave it at that. After some small lessons, the savage's fist leveled Prince's home. In the aftermath of Zhuo Fan's fist, the entire imperial capital shook, reaching the brink of collapse. What's going on now? Your Majesty, we only know that it came from the second prince's manor. What has the second prince done this time? Go find out. Your Majesty, that wasn't just a small commotion. May I go check on the second prince? I fear for the worse. Sima Hui bowed and shot to the skies. At the Prime Minister's residence, a man in black was whispering in Zhuge Changfeng's ear. The young sure are bold. That little monster isn't easy to handle, even for me. Yet that lame-brain kid went and provoked him. That's a calf for you, ignorant and foolish. This lesson, I reckon, ought to be a cruel one. Meanwhile, at Hell Valley's residence in the imperial capital, he finally acted, and he got crushed at last. This kid is too rash. Is cooperation still viable? We have no choice, not when everyone's eyes are on the royal estate. The fodder is always the first to fall, and that is what we will become if we stick too close to them. Of all the princes, the eldest is too shrewd to side with, and the third is sloppy, leaving the second prince as the only viable pawn with some use. The choice was made for us. We are at a crossroads. How could we be so foolish to end up like this? Zhuo Fan smiled and shook the prince like a rag. You want to become the emperor, right? Now I'll peel the respect off of you, flogging you on the streets of the imperial capital and subjecting you to all humiliations imaginable. Such a prince can never get the throne since he has no respect to speak of. Unless he's the only successor. Zhuo Fan squinted, as if he was teaching. No, I beg you, please don't do this to me. Otherwise, I can never remain a prince. Now I finally understand Grandpa's words. Steward Zhuo is not just evil, but a calamity. One whose very existence is to torment others. Brother, please do me a favor and leave my second brother be. Fatty, you sure are a worthy brother. I'm sure you know of my temper by now, yet this second brother of yours had the balls to kidnap me. I merely want to tie him up and parade him in the streets. Besides, I'm only trying to help. Who knows what idiotic and retarded idea some other miscreant will come up with next to use against me. Brother Zhuo is right. The world is crawling with ignorant and reckless people, but he is my second brother. Please let him go. Yes, you have beaten our second brother to such a state, and even his manner has been flattened. Is this not enough for your vengeance? He is our second brother, while you've only seen Zhuo pass a few times. What are you doing by giving an outsider an excuse to trash our family? Sigh. When girls fall in love, they will actually protect outsiders. Looking at the fatty and Yongning, Zhuo Fan laughed.